Before I comment on the Satanic plagiarism by anticipation theory, I just want to place this all in the context of the discussion that I'm having with my hypothetical Christian Proselytizer friend. And this is particularly for anyone who hasn't seen my videos 3 and 4. So what I'm doing is I'm letting the Christian Proselytizer know that I'm a potential convert. That is, I'm willing to accept, at least for the sake of argument, the premise that there is a creator, that this creator may have communicated with us, and then trying to make sense of, well, why are there so many religions about? I'm going to go ahead and accept the fundamentalist premise that one religion came to us from God, the rest just made up by people. So when the Christian and I were examining non-Christian religions, and this was in video 4, and looking for strong clues that a religion was not handed down to us by God, but just fell into the made by man category, we agreed that one of these signs was that when we could tell a religion was just constructed by borrowing ideas from pre-existing religions. For example, Sikhism shows clear signs of being constructed from Hinduism and Islam. Voodoo, clear signs of being constructed by aspects of Catholicism and some aspects of traditional African religions. Buddhism, at least when it comes to things like karma and reincarnation, shows clear signs of being derivative from Hinduism. So in all such examples, the Christian agreed with me that yes, when a religion got its ideas from pre-existing religions, that's a good sign there. Religion was just put together by people. Now, when I study the Bible, it seems to follow the same pattern. The theme of miraculous virgin births is just another example, one of many. This appears in early religions. Centuries later, we see the same thing in the New Testament. So the chronology, well, it seems to speak for itself that the Gospels were influenced by foreign religions. So just like the other religions we looked at, strong clue there that Christianity did not come from omniscient wisdom. Now the Christians' counter-reply, bring us back to where we left off, is no, the Gospels did not copy from the pagans. The pagans copied from the Gospels, but before the Gospels were written, which of course would require magic, but that's possible because the devil did it. Now my reply to this theory, finally, is if demonic pre-plagiarization is a valid theory, then I feel I have to cancel religious borrowing as a reason to reject non-Christian religions. For if this is a valid argument, then what's wrong with a Sikh apologist, for example, arguing that Sikhism is indeed a pristine and unique religion, and it was handed down to us by God, and it happened in India in the 1500s, and it only looks like it got its ideas from elsewhere because demonic forces pre-plagiarized Sikhism by inventing that fake Islam some 900 years earlier and inventing that fake Hinduism several thousand years before that. What's wrong with an apologist for voodoo, saying that voodoo is the one pristine, unique religion handed down to us by God, and it happened in Haiti, happened in the 1800s, and it just looks like it got its ideas from elsewhere because demonic forces pre-plagiarized it by thousands of years, planting its alleged sources of Catholicism and African religions in those other continents thousands of years earlier. With this kind of loophole in place, one could also say that demonic forces pre-plagiarized Buddha's ideas about karma and reincarnation, pre-advertising them within Hinduism just to fool people into thinking that Buddhism is a derivative of Hinduism. Now when it comes to reasons for rejecting non-Christian religions, Christians and skeptics do share a certain common ground. We can reject those non-Christian religions as the idea that they could possibly have come from omniscient wisdom or benevolent and omnipotent wisdom is unlikely, just because of the cluelessness of that the stories reveal about the universe's layout, their senseless prejudices, and the way we can tell they engaged in religious borrowing. Now when it comes to reading the Bible, that common ground disappears because when skeptics say that the Bible contains all that same telltale signs of human authorship, Christians no longer see it this way, and apologists can give us lots of reasons for why these things just don't apply to the Bible. Apologists can use either metaphorical interpretations or tell us that we can't understand the Bible because we're too finite to comprehend the infinite, or that God can't make the evidence too obvious or that would cancel our free will. In this latest explanation, that it only looks like the Bible borrowed from other religions because of demonic pre-plagiarization is similar to the other rationalizations. And I say they're similar because they all provide loopholes or escape hatches so huge that every religion could use them. These rationalizations are so catch-all that they could be used to defend every religion from Mithraism to Mormonism. So again, should I come across a religion that does indeed provide some kind of unique evidence of divine authorship, then I will be 100% willing to abandon my skepticism and become a devout follower. But for now, I'm just going to have to remain a potential convert because every religion I've looked into seems to be covered with humans' smudged fingerprints and nothing more than human fingerprints. To be continued. Thanks for watching.